Before this video starts, as a reminder, all rights of this show go to Disney. I am in no way own any of this footage except for the reaction. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the Owl House community. YouTube, what's up? It's your boy BD Heath, and we're back here with some more Owl House content reactions. This time we've got Season 2, Episode 12, Elsewhere and Elsewhen. I've been seeing some pictures about this episode that were released from the promo we got last week. But other than that, I've seen pretty much nothing from this episode involving spoilers or anything else involved. So I'm excited to see what this is about and what we're about to see in this episode. I know Lilith comes back in this episode and some other stuff with Luz. I know that Luz goes with Lilith and they go into town and stuff. But if you guys are enjoying these reactions on my part, the subscribe button down below. And without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Is there sound? Huh? Is sound here? Am I going deaf? Do they forget sound? Question mark. Hold on. Okay, before we even start, look at this. So you've got limited. Is there more keys? We've got why does Bellows something. Remember to drink blood, cross off water. Portal Tour 2.0. Buy Amity new glove and Titan blood. Okay.
You and me both, buddy. I can't figure out what I messed up when I made that ding-dang door.
Same.
It is so nice to be surrounded by all of Lulu's dearest friends.
Oh.
Yeah! All hail Lulu!
We're here to...
They made a Steve simp. That's what I'm calling him anyways. Like, that's great. So one of the guards from Bellows just was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Lilith. You're not gonna do anything, right? Like, that's great. That's amazing. What the heck?
It's such a delight to see my little bookworm back in the historical world after all these years.
Oh, thank you, Flora. But it's just a small job. Only an assistant. I'm surprised you even heard about this.
Who is that? So this is clearly someone Lilith knows, duh. But this is a friend then? Or a teacher? Or something? I don't know, maybe like a mentor from the past? Haven't seen Lilith again? Because Lilith is just looking for a job right now because she's out of the Bellows Coven, of course, because she clearly betrayed it. And then you also got the fact that she is also half cursed as well with Ida. Got it.
Who is that?
Flora Desplora, bad girl historian, celebrity, and my former mentor in the Emperor's Coven.
I have questions about that name.
And I have questions about my life!
Okay, well, before we get into that, I want to say I was right. It was a mentor. I called it, and you guys can't say I didn't because it's in the video somewhere probably. So I called it. I got something right. That's crazy. It only took me another half minute. But no. Apparently Lilith's having some serious questions about what she's going to be doing with what she wants, because clearly she can't do what she wants anymore because it's not possible.
Work while she goofed off riding wild snake horses and...
Sources.
And eating mummy jerky!
Congratulations on your new job.
Wow, they're conserving time by cutting out the introduction. How about that? Interesting. So, they must know they need more information in the show. Interesting. Also, I want to mention I'm going from two major stories right now because I just got into the I don't even know where arc I'm even in right now, but I just got to the point where Luffy just got done punching a celestial dragon. So I'm in a really antsy mood right now, so I'm gonna make this one quick so I can go back to watching One Piece. See the reaction of the rest of the island, which is like, you just punched the most powerful being on this island, and had no hesitation.
All that's left is to seek out the Collector, and he will tell me what I need to complete my mission.
Got it.
First,
The Collector. I've never heard that name.
Me neither. What kind of jerk puts "the" in front of their name anyway?
So, what's interesting is how that means that the Collector's moved into two different groups now. The Collector is the same person that captured Ida's curse and trapped it in that net in one of the Beast's flashbacks that we saw in Season 2, Episode 8. Go back and check it out. But the Collector is the same person that captured the Beast that Ida now has a curse with. So, it's also involved with the door for some reason. So it means it's connected to two different points. How big is this character making an influence in the Boiling Isles.
I just wish I could go back in time and talk to him.
Yeah?
No.
Is time magic a thing?
No.
Not really, but back in the day, I was
A bit of an urban legend junkie.
Oh, okay, so this is... I'm getting some Gravity Falls Grunkle Stan vibes here. That's just a me thing, cause just throwing it out there. That looks a lot like something Dipper would do. So, and the question marks make me think of Gravity Falls as the Mystery Shack. So,
Lilith!
Hi.
I see you're dealing with all this.
I'm plotting out my first exhibit for the museum. It's almost as if the Emperor wanted Flora to tick me off. Well, I'll show her that she's not the only bad girl historian in town. I'm thinking the architectural history.
There's the trailer from the promo. Okay, so we're decorating a banister railing thing for the museum. Interesting. So, and she's doing that for Flora. Ida told Luz about how Lilith cared about this time thing more than she did when she was a kid, when they went doing this thing, which is interesting, because that means that Lilith had a nerdy side even when she was... I mean, she wasn't evil ever, per se, but she was just an Emperor's Coven and had to bring in her sister, and she was told that it would be healed.
And be a bad girl historian. And I know how.
Oh, I remember these.
Interesting.
In the prehistoric era, it's theorized that coagulated Titan blood mixed with the magical algae of the boiling sea created temporary holes in time.
And they have the Titan blood, which means they're gonna go and just dump that shit in some water, and we got some time thing going on here. Which is, we might find out if this is actually Belos or not, because I'm fairly certain this is either Belos or the other person that was in the Boiling Isles been previously with those two guys that just ended up there, because there's no way it's not one of those two. Belos looks too... I can't say that because that would be stupid. Everyone looks human here. But the point being is that Belos just... Why would he be trying to get back to Earth so bad if he didn't have a reason? Like, there's no reason yet for why, and I think this is why, because he was one... He also sounds just like the guy in the book. Let's be honest. We all have been thinking that for the last, year now.
So, accounting for local plague patterns, the quake in the 30s, and the switch from boiling units to the empirical system, the time pool should be here.
Got it. Nothing there. Okay, there's nothing there, but the fact that Lilith even got that far with all that math is astonishing, because I couldn't. In all fairness, I'm not bad at math, but why do you guys think I'm a music major? It's because I suck at math. But I'll do it. I'll get through it, and it'll be done. But point being, I'm so glad we're seeing a nerdy side of Lilith. I'm not going to show all of her nerdy side, of course, so if you guys want to go see the full episode, check out the link description down below. It should be there. If not, I'll add it next week. But it is amazing to see this side of Lilith. I'm glad she's finally opened up and is being her own character and not always listening to the person in charge. Wait, why rocks? Okay, it's in the sand.
Is it not algae blooming season?
Moose. Oh my god. This is prehistoric. The Boiling Isles prehistoric time looks amazing. But what's a Boiling Isles T-Rex look like exactly? I know it looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex in our world. What's it look like in over there? Because that was definitely a variation of a Stegosaurus, it looked like. But where's the T-Rex at? Also, doesn't that mean that anything can just walk through that frickin' sand thing at all? Like, if someone would just step on that thing, would it just fall through? Okay.
Tonight I shall revel so hard I shan't stand any longer. I shall revel myself to
Vikings.
No.
Oh, that guy's dead. I mean, we knew he was dead, but it's just... he didn't get very far. he may have gotten 20 feet off the beach. So, what killed him? That's my question. Is what happened to that guy? That guy was doing just fine. And then I think he even changed outfits. He's literally 20 feet from that spot, and he's like, says sit here, and then he just died. He got cut out the show real quick. He was around for 10 seconds, but for him it was probably 100 years.
Stupid rock.
Oh, that's cool. But that also isn't good for her because she just got hit in the head with her own foot, which is painfully ironic when you think about it. It's just like knock some sense into you. Come on. You're doing just fine. You're doing wonderfully right now. You found these things. Knock it off. So that was actually Lilith. That's crazy.
Now, before we dive in, we must remember, if the tide comes in, we could be trapped. Paradoxes will be a danger, and don't get started on the bloody fly effect.
Wait, what? Oh,
a bad girl historian like myself is all about taking risks.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But, okay, so the butterfly effect. And I'm assuming you know, guys, what? I'm assuming you guys know what that is, so I'm not going to delve into that. I'm assuming you guys know what that even already is from right now, so we're not going to go into that subject. But she is right. Anything they do in the past that could change the future will be very, very, very bad. Unless it's a good thing, in which case, then fine.
I get to meet my grandpa?
Yeah, let's do that.
You know, the Clawthorn clan was once known for their palisman-making skills.
Really?
And Dell, whoop, he was the best of them all.
Cool.
Got it. That's still a rough patch, because if you guys forgot, which you didn't, I'm going to tell you anyways. The last time I think Ida has been with said father was when she clawed out one of his eyeballs, I'm pretty sure. That was in the flashback, and we haven't seen him since. So it's fairly certain to understand that she definitely has not been in contact with her father for a very good reason, and that's just because it's just a rough patch there, and she's afraid she might hurt him again, which is a totally understandable thing that could happen because she's worried about it. This is awesome.
This doesn't look dangerous.
It isn't.
This looks awesome.
It does.
Why did Bellows want to banish wild magic again?
It's Bellows.
Well, the Titan supposedly doesn't like it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at...
See, that's why this is such bullshit. You know Bellows is making this shit up. You know he is. I have a feeling this is all just a ruse. Like, the people think wild magic is actually dangerous. It's really not. He probably just made it seem like it is and banished it to take control. This place looks amazing and awesome in every way, and she just said it right there. There's no clear evidence to why. Bellows just says it is not allowed because it's dangerous. Why is that?
Listen to this. With my new and bravest companion, Blue Fang, I set forth. His strength should make fast work of any task.
His pretty little words should make pretty good kindling.
No. Well, clearly... Okay, so this is what's interesting, right? Here's what is interesting. We already know that Lilith already tripped over her own head, right? Because that was literally a big part in the previous section of this episode. Meaning, everything in the future has already happened. If that makes any sense to anybody here. What that means is that whatever already happened in the past was put in place, and that means that everything in the future that happens already put everything in the past into motion. Which is why this book is not burned. Because if it was, we would not be seeing these diary journal entries from this dude still. This would not be a thing. Because I damn well near bet Luz and Lilith, or at least Luz does, save this book from being burned. Which is interesting to me, unless the burning represented the burning in the beginning of the episode. But I don't think it was, because that would make sense. That was a poor example of what I meant to say. What I mean to say is something like this. When these two went back in time, that means that everything that happened in the past already happened for Luz and Lilith technically. They just didn't know it yet. I hope that basically explains this little situation. So, let's find out because if Luz interferes here, this explains why the book is still here in the first place. Called it. I called it.
That doesn't belong.
Exactly.
Witchlet? Aren't you going to say hello to your father? It's been
years. Yep, been years. I
She's
know.
leaving. She's ready to just dip and go. She's like, yeah, well, it's good seeing you guys. I no longer live here. As of today, this is no longer my house, you know? I just gotta go for, like, ever. And I get that fear. You know, when you mess up bad in front of either a friend or family member, it's extremely awkward to get over, and you're really worried about even talking to them again.
Dear sister, join the Emperor's Covenant. Together we can become
hysterical.
gods.
That's great. That's great. That is great. No. Yes.
Don't waste your time on the kid. We should keep looking.
Ask your friend there what happened to our brother Bluefang.
Who is Bluefang? Why is this a concern? Point being, that little thing was hysterical, by the way. That was, help me get this thing done and blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's great. But I'm more interested in the fact that nothing against that whole situation going on at home. I'm intrigued to find out the situation going on here, because that means that Luz and Belos have already connected and talked in the past, and she never knew until right now about what was going on, which is interesting to me.
You're Philip Whittabane, aren't you?
Yep.
The human?
Here to gawk. I may not have a bile sac, but I do have dignity.
Wait.
Okay.
I've heard of your exploits, and I know what it's like to be far from home.
Mm-hmm.
Could we talk?
No.
That was expected. He can't trust anyone here. I mean, in all fairness, he's stuck here. He's genuinely terrified, I would assume, to trust anyone here in the first place. He doesn't, like, if Luz were to explain the situation, then just maybe. But even then, he still doesn't know who this is. It's just some random stranger to him. He's like, what do you want? Why are you talking to me? I don't even know who you are. You just saved me, kinda, from my brook being burned. Just leave me alone.
Almost as if the world wanted to hide them from me. I even found one in a snowflake.
My dude, me too.
Yeah.
A warrior and a scholar. Truly impressive.
I love that. That was a really high-pitched something, but I'm not sure. That just hurt my ears. Real quick, I want to say I'm loving seeing this dude on screen because, for starters, while Luz is lying to him, it's amazing to see just overall his character finally, because clearly this isn't Belos, because it's not the same voice now, that I'm seeing it with an actual person and not just an audio log. Whoa! What is this? Yeah.
A shortcut to the collector.
Really, Ada? You won't be able to run away this time.
Okay, there is so much going on right now. This man just used like 30 glyphs in one and went to the collector, which is bad because Luz lied about it. But on top of that, what is Ida doing? Like, this does, like, what's with the mop? It's oh god. I know what she's doing, but why is she doing it?
Not today, suckers!
Am I too late again?
Damn.
Well, fly safe, Witchlet. Perhaps I'll catch you next time.
No.
Hi, Dad.
It's the fact that he knew she was gonna run away. So this has happened multiple times? That's so much worse. Oh, man. That's not fun. Not fun. It's not good at all. Ah, that sucks. Damn it, Ida. Like, I understand why you're running away, but I hate that this dude is just accepting it at this point. He's like, she's running away. Not too late again. Like, that would suck to hear that from your parent. Like, my God. Oh, we're in the skull. Oh,
we're in the head of the Titan?
Yeah.
We're what? But this is sacred ground.
I suppose that's why no one wanted to accompany me.
Wow.
But every legend told me that the collector lies there, behind that door.
Is he playing you right now? He might be. I don't know. Point being, this is... I didn't even know it was sacred ground until they just said it, but apparently it's sacred, even back then. But point being, why are you... there's a door. Cool, collector. Why are you here right now? Out of all places that you could have gone. how'd you even... Better question. How'd you get here the first time?
Why don't you keep working on this, and I'll go talk to Philip.
Something's up. Something's up.
I single-handedly defeated the beast behind the door. Tragically, I could not save my companions.
Oh. Oh. Well... Oh, that means he lied earlier, too. Because earlier he had said that they died to Titan blood. Did he get them all die? And... So, was he just intending to try... Also, why did you read that out loud? Like... Thoughts. Mind. You know you shouldn't read that out loud if you don't need to.
Why did you bring us here?
I did it! I solved the puzzle!
I needed a sacrifice.
You what?
Ah!
What'd he say?
We know she ain't dead, but this dude has demon timing. Like, this guy is nuts. Oh, shit. This is, like, Lilith was right, though, and I mean, what else did you expect, honestly? Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay, what's the sacrifice for?
Hey, that better be your own grave you're digging.
Ooh, that was cool. That was cool. So, Bellos is digging something up. They're fighting this thing. It sounds like a dinosaur. From every other dinosaur movie you've ever watched before, it's the same kind of sound. Point being, this is awesome. Except for the part where Bellos betrayed him. But what else did you expect? This guy has no friends and clearly was betraying everybody he needed. So, it's chill. But this guy cannot be trusted. But it's interesting to think about because he literally wrote a journal about everything. You think Luz would have seen this by now. What?
This is how it all ends for Lilith Hawthorne. Her body lost to time.
You were right about that jerkweed. I'm so sorry, Lilith.
No, your humility before death truly heartens me.
Okay. I guess we're on that kind of demon timing now. Alright, this man just dipped. He said, you know what? There's milk at the gas station. I'll be back never. Like, quite literally, gone. Never to be seen again. At all. Whatsoever. Like, this guy, we all thought this guy was nice, and now we all want this guy dead. Like, this guy is literally a dick.
And so I doggedly limped home, but I had my prize. How to describe you? Oval? Oblong? A round boy?
Oh, I would be so... Oh, man, karma's a bitch. Like, woo! That ain't good. Like, staring death right in the eye. Oh, man. Talk about shit road. Like, holy... This is what you get for doing this shit, man. But you can't hurt him because he needs to write the journal and you need to find it in the library.
I mean, if it's information you want, perhaps we can make an exchange. I'll probably require another sacrifice sooner or later. If you or your aunt want to...
Thank God, at least someone did.
Sorceress! Stay mad. Come, Lucera, we're finished here.
Cool aunt.
At least someone did that shit. And yes, very cool aunt indeed. At least someone did that shit. Like, my God. And that's what you get. Can you imagine, I hope, I know he's not going to, but I wish he would have wrote, like some shit in there, like, can't believe I got beat by by a teenage girl and her aunt today and a dinosaur. Like, that'd be great.
Oh. Sorry, I haven't been in touch. There's been a lot going on.
You disappear from Bonesboro. You're fixing up my old tower. And then suddenly I see you on a wanted poster. And your mother tells me about the petrification.
This dude literally, man, that sucks. Can't imagine the shoes that he's in right now. Because he's literally like describing everything that has happened with her. And it sucks because he feels, he takes blame, which isn't his fault. But he takes blame because he feels like it is. which doesn't make sense. But he just wants his daughter back, and that's the thing that's just sweetheart, and it's melting my heart as well.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to try that again.
What is that?
It's a palistrum seed. My palisman-making days are over, but I've been helping the Bat Queen replenish her forests, so someone new can learn the trade.
Wow! That's nuts! That's crazy. That's nuts. Dude. I love this guy. We met. This is why it's important to choose your characters, guys. Because we always thought the father was going to be like super mad. This dude's chill as shit. We thought Bellows was going to be awesome. That dude sucks. Like, that dude is a dick. So this is amazing to see how you can take an influence of a character trait and just completely flip the script completely. It's like twin Luz. We thought she was going to be evil. She is literally the sweetest thing ever, and her name is V.
Let the past stay in the past.
Thank you, please.
It's okay to move on.
Yes, it
And
is.
give Albert my regards.
Albert.
Carving him with you is one of my dearest memories.
Albert, not Albert. What? Ida patched up things with her father, and Lilith and Luz explored time and found out that Bellows was a dickbag. Pretty much the entire thing that the episode was about. But at the end of the day, you live and you learn. So this episode was a lot of learning, and Lilith and Luz lived through a lot of time periods. So
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah, he's stuck.
He did.
I punched him in the face.
Groovy, Auntie.
You guys need to stop that.
Oh, I will save this for another section because I feel like this is important. But, this is good. This is very good. And apparently this dude is still in a cave, apparently. But other than that, I love the connections being made. I love that Lilith is being portrayed as a different character personality she was before. So many good things in a single episode. We're not even done with it yet because Bellows is about to throw us underneath a boulder or over a hill with some information we never thought we would see. So let's just go ahead and get right into it because this man's a surprise the last minute of this episode with some random ass shit. Excuse me? I was right! Oh my god, I was... How am I right, though? How am I right? What do you mean?
No! God, please, no!
Excuse me? I just got done saying I was wrong, and I was right. What in the world? Are you That explains that, too. Oh my god. Are you serious? This is Bellows. This is literally Bellows. Or it's a version of him. Who knows? Like, he was cloning Hunter, so this is probably version 1, and you got version 7 in the current time period. Who hell knows? But he does have some long-ass hair, so this... Philip is Bellows. Confirmed. It's confirmed right here. I thought I was wrong. Clearly I wasn't. What the hell? Are you kidding me? No wonder I hate this guy. Good grief. Shit. Interesting.
It doesn't matter. I just need to live long enough to see this through.
I knew it was him. What are you?
And you're going to help me, Collector.
Interesting. The fuck? Alright. Okay. So, clearly... This is where we're at, right? This is where we're at. We're at the point of the episode where at the end of the episode. So, it's thought time and talking time. Because that's a giant plot hole that's finally solved. Philip is Bellows. Something I was hoping I was wrong about. Clearly I was not. So, not good. But point being, Bellows knows the Collector exists, but he's never seen the Collector. Unlike the Owl Beast, which the Owl Beast has seen. And just how we even know about it, because it was in Ida's mind, but it was actually in the Owl Beast's mind when they were connected. And so the Owl Beast showed Ida that, and that's what it looked like, getting captured as the Owl Beast. And that was how it got turned into a curse, which was given to Ida later in time. But the fact alone is that no one has seen the Collector except for the Owl Beast, meaning this person has been around since the Owl Beast was around, and who knows what time period that was even in. It's clearly after the prehistoric time of the Boiling Isles. But we don't even know what time section this takes place in. What I find interesting is the fact that there's no way that Bellows is Hunter's uncle, unless this man, Hunter, is over here sitting at 300 looking like he's 12. So there's some serious issues going on with that age difference, as it is. But there's just so many things that, it makes so much sense to it. I called it from the beginning. I mean, we all did, but it's the fact that it's finally confirmed, like so many other things in this show that have yet to come. We now know that is Bellows for sure. That is good information to know now. And it's also crazy to think about like that. That's nuts. On top of that, I loved seeing Lilith connect with Luz and seeing more of her character traits on screen, how she's grown as a character from season 1. We saw her being a complete jerk to Ida and everyone else because she was part of the Emperor's Coven, and now she's being her nerdy self and she's doing whatever she wants to do and she's loving everything she's doing. I love that for her. It's great. Another thing that's amazing is how Ida, this episode, finally made up with her father and Albert at the same time. Well, not Albert, but like her father was talked about Albert for a little bit. But point being, so many characters got so much of what they wanted out of their systems and or information in their head, and it helped them learn more about what they needed to do. I personally wish Luz would have found out that was Bellows before they took off back to their time, but the tide was coming in, they had to leave. So that's unfortunate. But it's the fact alone that this is even, oh god, it's the fact alone that this stuff is happening right now. It's concerning because we're getting rid of major plot holes that have been questioned about for a while, and we're leading up to the finale of the show, and we're running out of time, and for that reason, we're getting a lot of unanswered questions answered in these last 14 episodes. That's crazy. But that being said, guys, I might talk about this episode in another video more and discuss some major plot holes or some major things that might come up in the next few episodes. If you're watching me, I'm BD Heath, and I'll see you all next video. Peace out and have a good one. Hit the like and subscribe button down below for more of these Owl House reactions, okay? Have a nice day.